Hello there guys, and welcome to your 18th C++ tutorial. In the previous tutorial we started talking about the fstream, and we talked about the ifstream, basically reading from a file. Today we'll do a short tutorial about the offstream, basically reading of a file. Basically writing some text on the file. And our next tutorial will actually start building on that. So go right ahead and open our previous C++ source file. If you don't have it, go ahead, pause the video, create a new project, and add a new source file. And once you have done so, let's go ahead and get started. So first we will type the code, then afterwards we'll basically go over what it means. So as you can see here or notice, we have actually included the string library as well. So if you don't have that, go ahead and do so. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we'll start by typing ofstream, and we'll name it my file. Next, we'll create a char variable or char variable called file name, because we'll have 50 characters. We'll ask because we need that to actually store the user's input. Next, we'll create a string variable called I'll name it user input. Then we'll go right ahead here and cout, enter the file name you wish to write on, and then we'll allow the user to enter the file name. Let's go ahead and do this, and we'll store the file name he enters in the file name we declared. And so we can do that by typing cin.getLine, and then we type file name. Now that we've gotten the user's input, basically the file he wants to open, we're going to go right ahead and open that file, and we can do that by typing myfile.open and then the file name. As you remember, it's very similar to our previous tutorial. We'll type file name. Now that we open, we want to go ahead and check if the file is open. So we can do that by typing myfile.isOpen. And now that what we want to do, go right ahead in here. So since we know our file is open, we can go ahead and ask the user. I will type enter the text here. Then I'll just put an end line. Actually, I'll put two end lines just to make it look a little bit neater. And then what we want to do is type get line to get his input. And then we'll type here cin, and then we'll store that in the string variable we declared. The string variable we declared up there called user input. Here we go. Then we want to write whatever he types here in the file, so we can do that by typing my file and the user input, where we stored the user's input. And then we're going to type an else statement. Just type error occurred. Okay. After we've checked all this and written the file, we go ahead and close the file. Now we close it. Okay, file is closed. Alright, so let's go ahead and explain this very quickly. So we declared the offstream called myfile, so we can go ahead and use all the offstream methods. Then we create a char variable where we're going to store the user's input, where basically the file he wants to open. Then we create another variable, string variable, to hold the user's input. Then we ask the user to enter the name of the file. We got the name of the file. Then down here we open the file. In the if statement, we check if the file is open, because we need the file to be open in order to write in it. And if it's not open, we will display this error that we couldn't open the file, but we just say error occurred. If the file does open and is successful in opening, we'll basically go ahead and ask him to enter the text. He will enter the text. Once the user enters the text, we will get the text and store it in user input. Then we'll write that in the file. Then we'll just close the file. And notice something, guys. If the file does not exist here already, since my file does not exist, what this will do is go ahead and create the file. If you cannot find it, it will go ahead and create it. So basically create a new file for you. If it already doesn't exist in the directory. Alright, so let's go ahead and build this. Alright, so let's go ahead and test it. Alright, so let's go ahead and create a new file, and I'll name it my file.txt. You always have to put the extension of the file. Okay, so now it's asking me to enter the text here, and notice in our directory the .txt file was created now, called my file.txt. So now it's asking me to enter text, so I will enter hello there, YouTube. So now once I hit enter in our code here, it will go ahead and close the file and then terminate the program. And it will actually get the input and then store it here, write it in the file, and then close the file and terminate the program. Okay, so if you go down here in our directory and open the file we created, we should see hello there YouTube, and we see hello there YouTube. Alright, hello. So that was a very quick tutorial on the ofstream and basically writing on a file or into a file. Well, we can do a lot more cool things like basic. We'll go a little bit we'll go over a little bit more complex examples on our next tutorial. So I hope you like this video, guys, and please subscribe to my channel, please, and check out all my other videos. And if you like a tutorial about anything in particular, as always, please leave a comment or email me or send me a message. Alright, guys, thank you for watching.